The advantage of a eukaryotic cell in having all those internal structures that have membranes of their own is that the total surface area within the cell increases dramatically when you do that. But you don't have to increase the total volume of the cell. We'll illustrate that principle here with these images. With this first block, we'll say that we have a total surface area of 6 and a volume of 1. Now, if we increase the surface area of each side by a factor of 5, as in going from this first block to this second block, then our total surface area does increase, but we also increase our total volume 125 times greater than the first block. So in order to get that surface area increase, we had to increase the total volume dramatically. Instead, we could do what happens between this second and this third block, and that is to add a large amount of surface area internally. By doing this, we increase the total surface area from 150 to 750, but we keep the total volume the same at 125. Now if we look down here at the bottom at the surface to volume ratio, we'll notice that at the first block we had a surface to volume ratio of 6. When we increased the surface area from the first to the second block, but we did it all externally, then we dropped to a surface to volume ratio of 1.2. When we added all that internal surface area, we went back to a surface to volume ratio of 6. Now the point of this is that within a cell, this same thing happens when you add all these internal membranes. And the membrane is where all the work in cells typically occurs. So the more membrane space you have, the more work you can do. But you have to stay small as a cell in order to survive because there's only so many nutrients available and so many materials available. So by adding all these internal structures with membranes of their own, and by folding these membranes back and forth, they create a large amount of internal surface area while being able to maintain a small volume. This way the cell can survive while accomplishing a large amount of work.